Supply chain management. What is supply chain management? SCM. Supply chain management is the management of the flow of goods and services and includes all processes that transform raw materials into final products. It involves the active streamlining of a business supply side activities to maximize customers' value and gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. Key takeaways. Supply chain management (SCM) is the centralized management of the flow of goods and services and includes all processes that transform raw materials into final products. By managing the supply chain, companies can cut excess cost and deliver products to the consumer faster. Good supply chain management keeps companies out of deadlines and away from expensive recalls and lawsuits. The five most critical elements of SCM are developing a strategy, sourcing raw materials, production, distribution, and returns. A supply chain manager is tasked with controlling and reducing costs and avoiding supply shortages. How supply chain management works. Supply chain management represents an effort by suppliers to develop and implement supply chains that are as efficient and economical as possible. Supply chain cover everything from production to product development to the information systems needed to direct these undertakings. Typically, SCM attempts to centrally control or link the production, shipment, and distribution of a product. By managing the supply chain, companies can cut excess cost and deliver products to the consumer faster. This is done by keeping tighter control of internal inventories, internal production, distribution, sales, and the inventories of company vendors. Supply chain management is based on the idea that nearly every product that comes to market results from the efforts of various organizations that makes up a supply chain. Although supply chains have existed for ages, most companies have only recently paid attention to them as value add to their operations. Five parts of SCM. An SCM supply chain manager coordinates the logistics of all aspects of the supply chain, which consists of five parts: the plan of strategy, the source of raw materials or services, manufacturing focus on productivity and efficiency, delivery and logistics, the return system for defective or unwanted products. The supply chain manager tries to minimize shortages and keep costs down. The job is not only about logistics and purchasing inventory. According to Salary.com, supply chain managers oversee and manage overall supply chain and logistic operations to maximize efficiency and minimize the cost of organization supply chain.